Let's break down commentator Douglas Murray's take on politics, media, and the West. We're starting with a moment he calls a political trap set during a State of Union address. His main example? A moment where, according to him, Democrats stayed silent at a key moment. And he argues this wasn't just a protest. For him, they walked right into a trap. He also takes aim at celebrity commentary, like from Robert De Niro, for mixing up acting with statesmanship. So where does this divide get amplified? Murray points his finger squarely at big tech. He specifically calls out Apple News, claiming its algorithm has a serious political slant. And get this, according to him, this is the number of right-leaning top stories featured 1 January. That's 0, compared to over 600 stories he says came from left-leaning sources. So how does this happen? He believes it's through a biased reliability ranking system. And for Murray, this isn't just bias. He calls it election interference by big tech. Okay, so this idea of bias doesn't stop with the media. For Murray, it's in the justice system too. He points to a violent attack on a student in Sydney to make his case. Murray highlights the sentence, probation, and asks if it would have been the same for someone else. This, in his view, is a textbook example of what he calls a two-tiered justice system. It creates what he calls a hierarchy of victims, where justice isn't applied equally to everyone. He also brings up the Prince Andrew scandal as another major test for society's institutions. So what does this all add up to? For Murray, it's a major warning for the West. He argues these aren't just isolated issues, but signs of long-term political cowardice. And his warning about a two-tiered society is, well, pretty blunt. Which leaves us with a pretty big question. Are these systems truly broken, or just working differently for different people?